But Jing Ming stood frozen, eyes locked on the shimmering ring in his palm. Spatial abilities were already 1 in a million, but to forge spatial power into a ring? That required terrifying expertise. A single cubic meter of storage could be auctioned for 50 million credits, and Wang Shen just handed him one as an apology? Sincerity level max out. Jing Ming chuckled lightly and pocketed both the black card and the ring. Wang Shen practically collapsed with relief. The fiasco caused by Zhao Chunlin was finally off his shoulders. Trying to butter things up, Wang Shen laughed outwardly. "Teacher Yang's student, decisive. Oh, and I know your senior, Lu Ming. Destiny is funny, isn't it?" The man wouldn't stop talking. If Zhang hadn't excused himself, Wang Shen would still be chatting till next week. Zhang headed to the 18th floor to book his usual basic room. But the receptionist spotted the black gold VIP card and almost dropped dead from shock. Boom! Instant upgrade. A luxury suite over 200 square meters, bedroom, huge bath, entertainment room, every inch screaming wealth. After a full month in the wilderness, this felt like heaven. Zhang collapsed onto the plush sofa and eagerly examined the spatial ring. Wang Shen's final words echoed in his mind. "If you ever need help, just call. My name still means something around here." Connections. That's the true superpower. To normal Tier 2 espers, this level of respect was a pipe dream. The ring looked ordinary, but the spatial energy pulsed faintly, just like the combat skill library back at Mado University. He pressed his spiritual imprint into it. With SP 972, way above average, it took only seconds. A spatial dimension opened within his consciousness, 1 cubic meter of pure emptiness. Zhang's grin spread wide. Storing and retrieving items was effortless. No living beings allowed, but meds, food, cookware, all vanished into the void in a flash. He packed up his supplies, then dialed his teacher, Yang Zenshin. "You're out of the wilderness already?" Zhang reported the assassination attempt and the VIP apology gift. A cold voice snapped back. "Someone tried to kill my student, and they think a spatial ring settles the debt?" Yang Zenshin practically growled. "If you died, I'd reduce that base to ashes." He suddenly paused. "Wait, those killers backed off? Why?" Zhang Ming replied casually, "Maybe they realized I'm upper tier 2. Silence, then explosive laughter shook the villa. "Upper tier already? You grow faster than I ever did. When you return, celebration banquet, mandatory." Zhang promised to come back before the semester, but first wanted live combat training in a Tier 4 beast zone. With Lightning Flash, nothing could keep up with him. His teacher sighed. "Fine, but don't die." Call ended and disbelief remained. In decades of teaching, no one had climbed realms this fast. Zhang trekked into the mountain forests, home to Tier 3 and even Tier 4 beasts. Risky, but the rewards were insane. A sudden crack underfoot, a wind blade ripped past, slicing multiple ancient trunks clean. A massive wolf, fur swirling with razor-sharp wind energy, lunged forward. Tier 3 Wind Wolf, mid-rank. Perfect first target. Just as Zhang prepared to strike, voices echoed. A group of 5 emerged, heavily armed, led by a stunning silver-haired woman. Zhang blinked. Zhang Sui, the influencer he'd met at the supply base. Her team ignored him completely, laughing as they prepared to steal his prey. Zhang's eyes chilled. Wilderness law was clear. Finders keepers. Zhang Sui frowned. "Captain Wang, he found it first. We should leave." The captain smirked, condescending. "A mid-tier 3 beast will shred a kid like him." Her tone turned icy. "I don't record stolen kills." Resentment flashed across the captain's eyes, but he backed off. The team vanished into the forest. Zhang had already judged. Her morality? Decent. Her authority? Weak. Her teammates? Not to be trusted. The wind wolf shot forward, twin wind blades screaming through the air. Impatient thing. Lightning flash. Boom! Zhang teleported 30+ meters instantly, spear roaring with thunder. One strike. Skull vaporized. Plus 34 ability points. Not bad at all. 7 days later, Thunder God ascends. Deep forest, sun blazing. A troop of great strength apes stomped through the underbrush. The alpha sniffed danger. Too late. A lightning spear detonated its skull, thunder rolling across the heavens. Crackling with electricity, Zhang emerged like a god of storms, dark gold spear in hand. The surviving apes howled. Lightning prison activated, a circular cage of thunder trapping them all inside. Then, lightning flash, thunderstorm gale break, chain lightning spear. 6 minutes later, the battlefield was silent, corpses smoking. Plus 200 points. Total haul in 1 week, 3,000 plus ability points. Monster grinding, insane efficiency. His watch buzzed, emergency beacon detected, white dot blinking on the map. A few hundred meters away, Zhang Sui sprinted desperately through the trees, silver hair whipping behind her, fear etched across her face. Behind her, a colossal armored beast smashed through the forest like a tank. A Tier 3 earth-armored dragon, small in name, but harder and deadlier than most high Tier 3 monsters. She wasn't strong enough, and she was trapped. The trees opened into a field, the worst possible location. She broke into a run, panic stealing her breath. The dragon burst out behind her like an unstoppable nightmare. I'm finished! Boom! A bolt of violet lightning cracked the sky. A lone warrior appeared before her, spear raised, thunder swirling around him. Her eyes widened. It was him! Zhang Ming had come!